One of the most relevant problems I face on my frequent travels is that I fail to find an effective way to pass time during long layovers. One of the most dreaded airports in the world to travel through is Atlanta. What do you get when you mix these two things together?
An epic trek through the entirety of Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport!
Ladies and gentlemen, behind me is the Porsche at the F-Gates in Atlanta. I'm gonna challenge myself. I have 3 hours to kill before my next flight. How long does it take me to get from this car to the T-Gates, back to this car, by only taking the plane train from the F-Gates to the E-Gates, walking the rest? I'm gonna set a timer. My time starts now. I am not going to allow myself to run or to walk down or up escalators, just to make this a little bit more challenging. There and back, and then I'll take the plane train back to my gate when I get done, and hopefully have enough time to get something to eat. I don't envision this taking more than an hour. Well, just missed that, so that doesn't bode well for my time to begin this. It's okay, the next train's in 1 minute and 20 seconds, but it's still 1 minute and 20 seconds added on to my time.
Please hold on. This train is departing. The next stop is for E-Gates. E as in echo.
Here we go. Walking quickly, but we're walking. And it is hot in this airport. Holy moly. The trains were air conditioned. The hallways are very much not air conditioned. So I am going to work up a sweat. But we've got E, D, C, B, A, and then we get to T. It's the entire distance of the airport, and the only reason I didn't start at the F-Gates, well, I did. I didn't walk from the F-Gates to the E-Gates is because you absolutely cannot do that. It is not possible. So, we've made it to the D-Gates now. So, just getting up to the escalator, I think I'm in the D-Gates. I think I have to walk through the D-Gates and then go back down. Ay, we're already at 9 minutes, too. This is not going as well as I thought it would. All right, made it through the D-Gates. We are now walking under the taxiway, apron, whatever you want to call it, on the moving walkway. Now, I can walk on moving walkways, not escalators. It's cheating if you walk on escalators. The E to D connector is the shortest one here, so everything else is a challenge, but I see the C concourse. I do feel bad, really bad, for whoever sits next to me on the next flight. I'm not gonna smell good. 13 minutes and counting. We made it through the C concourses. Now going back under, gonna pop out of the B concourses. This might, I'm gonna guess 45 minutes is how long this will take me. 45, we're 13. We're probably about a quarter of the way there, so maybe a little bit less than 45 minutes. It all depends on the plane train on the way back. Also, we're in the Jet Brook shirt. Shout out Jet. Now we are under the B concourse. Would love to get a mileage on this. I have to look into that after I'm done. I visited this connector last time I was here. This is actually where I started the video of comparing Delta and American's economy class, but I cut that segment out. So it didn't start here, but it, in theory, started here in the BA connector, which means we're almost halfway there. Whew. We've almost made it to the T-Gates. I'm abandoning the moving sidewalk. We're about 21 minutes down now, which doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it has. It is warm in this airport. Good Lord, the only coolness I get is when I pass the plane train every time it opens its doors. So I'm gonna go up into the T-Gates like I did at the F-Gates with the Porsche, where I started, and I'm going to do a complete 180, come right back down, and just do it all over again. 22 minutes down, and we are heading up into the T-Gates. I've decided I'm gonna walk to my gate. My plane is there, and then immediately turn around and head right back down to the E-Gates. So gate T6 is my gate departure for our 10:25 flight back to Baltimore. It is 7:40 right now, so I still have plenty of time, but I have to go up one more. Oh no. Actually, I don't feel that bad. The worst part about this right now, there's a Delta A319 right there, is my back is sweating because I just have had my backpack on the entire time. Also, I'm wearing Crocs, not my smartest decision. I see T6. Gonna look at our plane, immediately turn around and head right back. We're not at T6, we're at T5, which is just a little bit further down, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. I see the gate though. It says Baltimore, that's a good sign. It took 25 minutes on the dot to do that. So 50 minutes or so for the entire thing. That's the plane though. We're gonna head back right now. I'm walking really fast. It is 7:45. Still in Terminal T, but about to go back down. Oh my gosh. This is an adventure. I went to the wrong escalator, so that's a little misstep. I went down the wrong escalator and it threw me the wrong direction on the T gates, so I had to do a little spin around and I had to figure out where I was. Nobody will be as versed in the Atlanta airport as me when this challenge is done, but it probably added like 2 or 3 minutes to my total time, which I can't really deal with right now. I am really kicking on the afterburners. There's a Starbucks at the end of this journey on the upper level of the E-gates. I cannot wait to get a strawberry acai refresher to help me regroup from this. Okay, new thing. On the moving walkways, I can run. I'm gonna pick up some time. I'm gonna run only on the moving walkways. As soon as I get off, I have to stop running and I have to walk. I ran on that one moving walkway. I'm not running anymore. This is a stupid rule. I hate running. We are back under whatever these are, leaves, under the A gates. About to get to the B gates. This was a horrible idea. My back is drenched. I had to stop. I had to take my backpack off. Holy moly. I didn't know what I got myself into when I challenged myself. I should have gone down and stayed. Backpack is now my front as opposed to my back. Call it a front pack. I've made a lot of questionable choices in my life. This is one of the most questionable ones. In Crocs, my feet are killing me. At least it's cool in here. We have reached the top of the hour, 8 o'clock. Back in the D gates, went up, gotta go down, take a train and we're done. I feel like playing the Jeopardy theme song for this escalator. Okay, so I have to walk under. I forgot. I thought I was going down and getting on a train. No, I'm going down to walk more, then to get on a train. Somehow still working with 2.5 hours until I board you. Oh my God. There's 40 seconds until the next train gets to the D gates. This is the shortest walk. Beat it to the E gates, get on it, take it to the F gates. I don't think this timing could have worked out any more perfectly than it is right now. Just hit the over on 45. We're at 45:37 right now. Depending on how busy this train is whether or not I get to sit down on it or not. Holy mackerel. Okay, we got about 30 seconds till it pulls up though.
Please enjoy all our seats.
Is for family friendly places to eat. Please exit at F gates for international baggage claim.
I see it. There it is. It's right there. 51 minutes, 29 seconds. I did that. It took almost an hour. Oh my gosh. That was intense. Okay, well, good news is now it's time to relax until I board. I'm gonna head back over there eventually, but boarding soon. Well, that was an extravaganza. Headed to the bathroom, changed, wiped myself down. Ooh, at Starbucks now waiting for my strawberry acai refresher. I'm a basic white girl, but that's okay. There was a sign for tropical smoothie at T17. I would love a chicken bacon ranch. But I feel like everything else down here, it might be closed. My feet are killing me. I walked the entire T concourse in addition to whatever in the heck I did an hour ago. and I still have 45 minutes until I have to board.
The 45 minutes came and went, and as I've had so many times before, an uneventful flight back to Baltimore had commenced. Just under an hour and a half in the air, and I think I even dozed off for a little bit. Atlanta is only daunting if you don't know what you're doing, so if you are anxious about connecting through Atlanta, make sure you look at maps and become informed before you go. I find Atlanta is one of the most efficient airports I've ever been in. You can really tell the amount of time and money that has been put into the airport to keep it feeling modern and to keep passenger movement as efficient as possible. I know this was a different style and pace from my usual content, but let me know if you enjoyed it. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.